Today I am going to try making a fish biryani with the forge. So what I've got in here is onions that I've already caramelized, and now I've added in a spoonful of ghee. I have my fish here. I'm using ikan tenggiri, and I have marinated it with a bit of yogurt, chopped cilantro, chopped garlic, chopped ginger, some spices such as garam masala and chili powder and coriander powder, as well as some yogurt and some lemon juice. Oh, and some mint as well, fresh mint. So I've had that sitting in the fridge for about half an hour. And then I've got my rice here, which I soaked just to get some of the starch out so that it'll be nice and fluffy. So what I'm going to do is on top of these caramelized onions, I'm going to add in the fish, and then I'm going to pour the rice over it, and then I'm going to top it with water. So I'm using here 2 cups of rice, which means in my forge I'm going to use 1 cup of water. And I'll show you what it looks like right before I put it in. The first layer on top of the caramelized onions is the marinated fish. And then on top of this, I'll put my rice. As you can see, I've got my rice now on top. And then I'm just going to pour in my water. You don't want that much water because the forge will have water coming out into the machine as well. So that should be enough to cook everything. So I've now locked it in. And then I'm going to go with the steamed rice setting and start. And in just under an hour, I will have my fish biryani ready. So I've just opened it up. Look at how fluffy the rice is. It looks perfect. Now I want to dig down and see how the rest of it cooked. Ooh, it's a bit full of steam. Okay, I'm gonna have to get it out of here to be able to show you what it looks like. There is my fish biryani. It steamed the rice perfectly. I can show you here. If you see, the rice is perfectly separate and fluffy. And then I've got the fish pieces here that cooked in very nicely. I took it apart and I broke the fish apart. I took the bones out. Then I sprinkled on some fried shallots, and then also I've got the cilantro on there. And that's a perfectly healthy and delicious meal ready for dinner.